Hello friends and family, and good morning from beautiful Sevierville, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the massive Disney outlet store and check out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney parks merchandise that they have to offer, because they've been getting so much brand new merchandise lately, literally from both like Walt Disney World and over at like Disneyland, California. So you never know what you're gonna find there, and really good discounts as well. Like they get a bunch of the whole like brand new release Disney parks merchandise, like now that Christmas is right around the corner. So we'll check out all the different offerings there, and then actually we'll head on over to the brand new Toys R Us store here at the outlets in Sevierville. Literally just opened up very recently. Kind of very nostalgic though to see Toys R Us. Our last visit though, like they had a bunch of Disney merchandise there, ton of different like NECA action figures, just a really cool like walkthrough. So we'll head on over to Toys R Us after this. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, I always love coming to the outlet. Right now it's decorated really beautifully for the holiday season with all of the Christmas garland, but they even have some really nice Christmas trees here. These are actually lit even during the daytime, decorated really beautifully. Like I wasn't even expecting to find this. Like they have so many different seating areas. Like you have like a massive fire pit with some chairs. I actually wanted to mention really quickly though, like check out this little like almost like a vending machine where you would get soda out of. How cool is this? Like they have like Pokemon packs, like so many different ones, like some like Japanese versions. Look at this though, Temporal Forces, Mega Evolutions, like the brand new Pokemon set. They have your Pokemon 151, even some of your Elite Trainer boxes. I am shocked that they have these like Prismatic Evolutions, Surging Sparks, and the brand new Pokemon Black and White. And before we do head inside the Disney outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. Here's a whole brand new selection with different Disney Zootopia 2 merchandise. So many cool things though as soon as you come inside here at the outlet. I love this brand new Loungefly a lot actually, with Judy Hopps. You get a little graphic there on the back side. Everything's embroidered though, like the little sheriff's badge. This one is $90. It does look like they even have like the matching pair of ears. Look at this with like the donut design. They actually have the Loungefly badge on the side though. These are really fuzzy as well. They are $45 a piece. And here is like a Zootopia, like a bubble wand with the characters for $40. Definitely really like the Loungefly though. That one's really neat. So much brand new Zootopia 2 merchandise though. Look at this coffee mug. It says, "Trust me, I'm a fox." Of course you have the fox on the back side. That one is $20. Underneath there is 2 really cool design coffee mugs though, again with the Sly Fox. Then they have Judy Hopps, like look at the ears there. These are $25 a piece. Right next to that is a brand new sketchbook Christmas ornament. The cool thing about this one, again like you get Judy Hopps there, this one does light up though. These would have been sold like at Disney Springs, over at Disney's Days of Christmas, but that one is $30. Looks like they even have some brand new pajama sets. You actually get like the long shirt with the pants. These are $35 for the set. They even have some brand new character plushies. They have the Judy Hopps version for $27. Like I am shocked with all the new merchandise today at the Disney outlet, and so many like further markdown items. They're definitely getting ready for Christmas time here at the Disney outlet though. Check out these mega figurine sets. This one is from Disney Pixar Toy Story with like Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, Lotso from Toy Story, the Prospector. You get so many different figures. They have so many different versions though. Here is the Marvel set with like Doctor Strange. You get Iron Man, Captain America, the Black Panther, Spider-Man, and here is a massive Disney princess set. This one comes with like the Cinderella doll, the carriage. I do believe the carriage actually lights up. Yeah, check that on the inside. That's really neat. Let's actually check out some of the brand new Christmas merchandise. So they do have your Disney Wishables shimmer collection for the holidays. Look at all the different plushies you can get with Stitch though, like as a snowman, a Christmas tree, Santa Claus. These are $17.99 a piece. Goes perfect with the brand new Christmas plushies with Stitch and Angel. These are a really good size for $30 a piece. You have Stitch there with the Christmas ornament design. Angel is dressed up as a Christmas tree. They even do have the Disney Park Squishmallow. This is really cool, like gingerbread man of Mickey Mouse. Everything is embroidered though. These are super duper soft. Here is the brand new throw blanket, part of the Disney Merry Christmas collection with Mickey dressed up as Santa Claus. But you do have all of the characters around the Christmas tree. These are again 50 by 60 inches for $45. Underneath there is a whole bunch of brand new graphic t-shirts. Fab. Oh, that's cool. You Us again with Minnie Mouse. You got like the little candy cane design. That one is a kid's graphic t-shirt. Next to that one you have Ho 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 with the little snowflake design with Mickey with some antlers. Now here is a women's v-neck shirt. It says Happy Holidays with Mickey and Minnie in front of Cinderella Castle with the snow globe. Here's also the brand new The Merriest Place on Earth reusable tote bags. This is really cool though because it has like Santa's sleigh. You have a Pluto as like Rudolph, Cinderella Castle. Then all of the characters inside of the sleigh, which is really neat. Here's a brand new kids Christmas sweater. This isn't like that picky design. Like these are super duper soft with like Mickey, Minnie. You have some like Christmas ornament hat ears. These are $65. Lots of new ornaments this year though. Here's a whole 4-pack with the Mickey Mouse design. You get like silver, gold, red, and green. This whole set is $50. They do even have a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. Perfect for the weather here in the Sevierville area. The neckline has a bunch of rhinestones and gold accents. Mickey and Minnie are embroidered on the front. And it looks like they even have a brand new women's cardigan. How nice is this though? Again with the ornaments, Mickey and Minnie. Even the buttons are in the shape of Mickey Mouse for $80. Like I was saying though, so many awesome Christmas offerings like this pair of ears where you actually have like 2 snowmen with the Sherpa design with the Santa hats. These are $37 a piece. Underneath there is a set of 16 holiday cards with the Joy design, Ho Ho Ho, and all of the characters. These are $20 a piece for the entire set. And it does look like they're putting out some brand new glassware since my last visit. Look at these. These are super duper cool. They say Holiday Magic on the back, but they have like Mickey, Minnie, you have Pluto, and then Goofy. So many awesome things. Here is the brand new Christmas Spirit jersey. It says Merry Christmas on the back. Again, these are adult size, but you got like Chip and Dale, Donald, Daisy, Minnie Mouse is on there. And they do have this really cool Christmas jersey. This actually says Merry Christmas again with a nice big font. But the cool thing, they do sell those in both adult size and kid size here at the outlet. Let's actually check out some of the brand new Christmas ornaments here at the outlet store though. The cool thing about these, they come with like a little clippy, so you can kind of remove them and then use them as like a little collectible, like figurine. They have Mickey Mouse dressed up as Santa Claus. Here is the Minnie Mouse version where she's dressed like Mrs. Claus. These are $35 a piece. Right underneath there is a super like heavy ornament with the gold accents, but you got like Cinderella Castle, like all of the characters there. These again are really heavy ceramic. Underneath there is a really fun Chip and Dale ornament with like the Christmas stocking filled with the nuts, but you got like the little Santa hats and then like the reindeer antlers. Let's see what we got down here on the bottom. So they do even have some of the Disney Haunted Mansion, almost like a snow globe. These are really cool though because they do actually like light up, has like the little on and off switch. These are $35 a piece at the outlet store. Let's come over this way though, see what else we can find. You have the Rescuers Down Under Christmas ornament. This is part of your sketchbook Legacy series. That one is really neat. Looks like they even have a brand new Toy Story one. I like this a lot actually. Celebrating 30 years with a Buzz Lightyear and then Sheriff Woody on the inside. So many awesome new ornaments here at the Disney Outlet store. How about this comic book one with the amazing Spider-Man? It says 75 cents in the corner. Definitely a little bit of a throwback. That one is really cool. They do have yet another Marvel one here, though. This is a massive, like, Captain America shield. It has the Marvel logo on the back side. And it looks like there's a whole selection of assorted Star Wars Christmas ornaments, kind of with the Mickey hat ears. These are $27 a piece, but they have a Stormtrooper. Here is Darth Vader, where you get the Death Star and a TIE Fighter. And it does look like they have an actual, like, Death Star Christmas ornament. Here's more even nice holiday merchandise. They have these massive Christmas stockings. If you look closely, though, you get the little plushie with Cinderella Castle, but Mickey's embroidered there with the Santa Claus hat, even some Mickey-shaped snowflakes. These are $35 a piece. They do have like a matching Minnie Mouse version with the little holly berries. Underneath there is like some nice little kids' booties. They actually are solid shirt, but they do have like the harder like sole on the bottom. But you have Mickey Mouse dressed up as Santa Claus. These are $27 a piece. Some really fancy youth socks here at the Disney Outlet. These are solid Sherpa on the inside, so you do get two different pairs. I like these a lot, though. Definitely keep the old Tootsies warm during winter time. Let's actually come over here, though. Check out some of the assorted plushies that they have at the outlet. These are $45 a piece, part of your Disney Babies collection, but they have so many different characters. How about Simba from the Lion King? They come with like a little blanket. They do have a Mickey Mouse version. Look at the stars, though. Like you can see Pluto in there. Next to Mickey Mouse is the matching Minnie Mouse. Like I said, a bunch of different characters, though, like Stitch, Marie from Aristocats. And here's a whole bunch of Disney Princess plushies. These are $27 a piece, but they do have like Snow White, Cinderella. The attention to detail on these is really good, though. They have like Tinkerbell, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Princess Ariel, Pocahontas, literally like every single princess. They have such a great selection of plushies here at the Disney Outlet. Here's even some fancy new slippers here in the kids section. These are awesome. Look at it, it's embroidered Stitch on the back. He has his tongue sticking out, the little hands. He's all dressed up as Scrump. These slippers are $27 a piece. Underneath there is yet another pair of brand new kids slippers from a Disney Pixar Toy Story. You get like a Sheriff Woody, a Buzz Lightyear slipper. And here's some really fuzzy pajamas for the kiddos. These are super duper fuzzy. You get the big graphic with Mickey and the matching pajama pants for $33. Here's even more great deals at the Disney Outlet store, though. Your Disney Park Cuddle plushies are now only $30 a piece. These are normally $45. Probably some of the softest plushies you're going to find on Disney property, whether in Disneyland, California, or Walt Disney World. But they have so many great characters here at the outlet, like Kermit the Frog. They have Olaf from Nightmare Before Christmas. They do have a really cool Zero version, but they have like Sally, Winnie the Pooh. Down here on this bottom section, though, they even have like Jack Skellington. Let's see here. Okay, looks like they do have a couple Eeyores left over. That one was pretty hard to find. And they have Stitch and Angel. Here's even more plushies at the Disney Outlet, though. This one's actually from the Disney Vault collection. You get two little plushies with Figaro and then Cleo. These are all only $30 a piece. Next to that one is a really cool Bing Bong plushie. Again, the attention to detail is just super duper good. That one is $30. They do have like a massive car here with Lightning McQueen with the Lightyear tires. It says on the road number 95. They have a Marie from Aristocats for $30 with a little pink bow on top. They have some pretty rare plushies, though, which is really cool to find. Here's a really large like Ursula plushie. Look at the tentacles. This one is massive. Still only $30 for that one. Here's a Maleficent dragon. I like the green eyes, though, all of the purple sparkles. And then over here, it does look like they do still have some of those Baloo Vault Collection plushies from the Jungle Book. That one is $30. And they even have a couple Kermit the Frog plushies. Here's a whole bunch of that brand new Mickey Mouse Club merchandise at the Disney Outlet store as well. They have this really cool kids onesie. It says 70th. You have the M. Mickey Mouse Club. These are $22 a piece. Right next to that is that really fancy button-down jacket. Everything is embroidered though, the M on the sleeve, kind of like a football letterman patch where it says Mickey, established 1928 University, like all of that is embroidered. They do have a really cool backpack. This one is like a plush backpack with Mickey Mouse's head, which is really neat, like a fun little design. They used to have like a Loungefly crossbody similar to that. Over here is a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt. It says Mickey Mouse Club. Mickey's embroidered there and the 70 years logo. These are only $60 a piece, so a really good deal. They do even have a really nice adult size backpack. These are cool though, $49 a piece, I do believe these are. It says Mickey Athletics since 1928. You do have like that Letterman patch there on the front side. Let's see what else we have doing. So here is a adult size baseball cap with the big M patch for Mickey. I like this blue color though. These are $35 a piece. Then a brand new tote size bag. These are perfect for like your Disney resort pool. You can fit a ton of beach towels. It's embroidered 70 years of happiness at the bottom. And it looks like they do even have your Mickey Mouse Club adult size spirit jerseys since 1955, original member. Let's actually come on over to the back section though and check out some more of the clearance merchandise that they have here at the outlet. Looks like a whole bunch of assorted pins. These are all originally $13 a piece, now only $10. They have like Minnie Mouse doing yoga. Here's a really cool one from Disney's Haunted Mansion with the bride with the bouquet of flowers with the huge cake. From Disney Pixar, Elio is a really fun pin though. We have like Elio and Glorden for $10. Lots of cool pins though here at the outlet. They have the Mad Hatter there with the teapot. Underneath there though, they have one with Chip and Dale. Look at them, they're just like laughing. That one says ha ha. They have the She-Hulk, which is really cool. So good selection of pins. Actually, this keychain's also on clearance with the Mickey hat ears. It says best friend on the back side. These are on clearance for $8 a piece. Even some pin starter sets. You don't normally find these at the outlet. From Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, you do get the lanyard and the 4 pins. These are $34 from $45. And then right underneath there is a really cool like insulated travel bag. These are super fuzzy though. You have Bambi embroidered on the front. These are originally $35, now $20 a piece. And they do even have your Disney Haunted Mansion reversible pin trading lanyards with the bats and all of the music notes. These are cool though. They are now $15 marked down from $20. These adult size t-shirts are actually $7.98 and up, so some really good deals. They have a Disneyland version with Minnie Mouse on the horse there. You got some like hidden Mickey cactuses. These are normally around $30 in the park. They do have like a massive graphic one here with Baymax. Let's actually take a moment to see what we have doing. They have a graduation class of 2025 with Mickey Mouse there. Looks like he just graduated. He threw his hat up in the air. And they do have a Disneyland Resort one. This is part of your Disney Parks Pride collection with like the Spirit Jersey logo, the Disneyland logo. Down here they do even have like the perfect 4th of July graphic t-shirt with Cinderella Castle with the fireworks, the red, white, and blue. This one is specific to Disneyland. Lots of different Disneyland merch over in this section. Here is a 1928 Mickey Mouse graphic shirt with the Disneyland Resort logo there on the bottom. And it looks like they even have a cool shirt here for Tiana's Bayou Adventure over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. This one says shortcut to the Bayou on the front. And how nice is this like side bag for the theme parks, part of your Marvel collection. This has a big like metal badge there with Captain America's shield, and it says the first Avenger on the side. These are $13 marked down from $40. They do even have this really cool backpack with Stitch. You got like the little blueberry there on top. This one is really fuzzy though, part of your Disney Parks Munchling collection. These are originally $45 a piece, now $15 here at the Disney outlet. From Droid Depot over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, another cool little bag. This one is a backpack. You have like a BB-8 and then R2-D2 on the front. The cool thing though, it actually comes with this clear little pouch for like coins that says Droid Depot. These are originally $60, now $15 a piece for them. Here's a really cool like fuzzy tote size bag though with Marie from Aristocats. These would have been sold like over at Disney Springs, over at Disney's Ever After, but you do have like the massive patch embroidered with Marie. These are originally $45, now $20 a piece. Looks like there's a whole bin of character socks. So these are part of like your Disney Parks Winnie the Pooh collection. You have Pooh Bear there embroidered. These are only $4 from $18, so a really good deal for some of the character socks. Even some cool pet items that they have at the Disney outlet. Here is a Disneyland Resort like retro design pet spirit jersey. Originally $40, now $8 for that one. They do even have one for the 30th anniversary of Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack Skellington and Zero. These are now $5 a piece, so a very good deal. They have some brand new like sweatpant material skirts for the kiddos. This one's embroidered Disneyland with Minnie Mouse. They are $8 from $30, and some brand new sweatpants for Alani over in the clearance section. Let's actually check out some of the adult size spirit jerseys on clearance though. So here is a Disney Parks Pride collection. These are originally $80, now $35 a piece. I do want to show you the back side here. You have the big Disney font there with the Pride colors. They have these in just about every size. Here is a hooded spirit jersey from the Marvel collection. You have the Spider-Man logo on the front there. This one actually has a hood on it though. It has your raised lettering for Spider-Man. Originally $80, now $50 for that one. It does look like they do still have some of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival spirit jerseys as well, with the original Florida Orange Bird. You do have the 30 years logo there on the front side. And then over here, let's see what we got. Okay, so they do have more of like your classic pullover sweatshirt. This has a big patch embroidered on the front side with Minnie Mouse. And then the back side actually says Disneyland Resort. These are now only $10 a piece from $60. That is such a good deal for that. It looks like they even have yet another spirit jersey, Team Web. This one says Worldwide Engineering. Let's see what we got in terms of price. These are $10 a piece from $80. Look at the back side, actually has that same logo. Here's even some really nice throw pillows on clearance. This one's part of your Marvel collection as well. Like you have Captain America's shield, Thor's hammers embroidered. These are originally $40 in the parks, now only $8 a piece for them. It does look like they have the knitted throw blankets from Halloween on clearance. This is part of your home collection with the pumpkins. They are now $25 from $60, so a really good deal. They do even have your Disneyland like knitted throw blankets. These are 50 by 60 inches, now $17 from $70. Like that is such a good deal. And they do still have some of those long sleeve shirts with the Disneyland logo, authentic original. These are now $13 from $40. But as you can see, they have these in a bunch of different colors, like a nice cobalt blue, a forest green. Here's a really nice burgundy color for Christmas time. Some of the other clearance merchandise up front here by the registers from Disney Pixar Elio is a really cool ornament with Glorden. Then of course Elio, these are $10 a piece from $27. They do have a couple different coffee mugs. These are now only $4 a piece with Minnie Mouse, and then you have the grandpa one there with Mickey. They even say Disneyland Resort on the inside. $4 from $17 from them. Here's those little faux plants from the Marvel collection with Black Panther. You get like the little heart-shaped flower on the inside. These are actually on clearance for $5 a piece. They do even have some of your Star Wars merchandise from that Jeff Grantino line on clearance. You got like Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, Greedo, Han Solo. This is a nice like serving plate. That one's on clearance for $10. Even from your Disney Parks Joey Chow collection is a set of 4 really nice ceramic candles. Actually come in a cool little box set. These are $18 from $40. And they have 2 different plastic cups. Look at this from your bridal collection. These are literally only $1 a piece. They have groom and then groomsmen. They actually have like the silver accents. That is such a crazy good deal. Originally $20, now $1 a piece for them. Also part of your Disney Parks Pride collection is yet another plastic cup with Mickey Mouse. You got like the little heart hands on the top section. Cinderella Castle with a balloon. These are $5 from $20 a piece. Then over here is part of your merchandise from the summer collection. You get a set of 4 plastic cups with Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and then Minnie Mouse. These are $15 from $35. And they even have Baby's First Christmas ornament with Dumbo the Flying Elephant with the little like ball design. These are $10 from $27, and they even still have those It's a Small World coffee mugs. This one has the gold handle. These are $6 marked down from $20. Let's actually check out some of the brand new release Disney pins here at the outlet store though. So for the 25th anniversary of pin trading from Nightmare Before Christmas is a really cool like mystery pin set. These are $35 a piece. They have your Merry Christmas Stitch pin again where he's dressed up as an elf with that sparkly design for $18. I'm noticing some brand new pins though. Here's a really cool one with like Kylo Ren and some stormtroopers. So a bunch of really nice new Star Wars pins. Here's a cool like retro design with Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia with the big Star Wars lettering. They do have this one here with like Rey, you have Chewbacca, BB-8, and R2-D2. And it looks like they're even putting out some brand new like Disney princess pins. You have Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. That one is $15. Looks like they do have Princess Ariel. So many new designs that they have here at the outlet. How cool is this new keychain with that heart design with like Mulan? You have Ariel with the Clippy. You actually get like some little charms here with stars and rainbows. I like that one a lot. This one's really neat. And they do even have this cool keychain. This one's really sparkly with the Mickey design. Kind of reminds me of like Spaceship Earth over at Epcot. But these are $12 a piece. They even have some of like these simulated leather crossbody bags for different Disney pin trading. You get like the gold hardware there with Mickey. This one has the silver one, but these are $33 each. Here's a really cool Disney Park Loungefly that I want to show you though. This one is a really fun design with all the fur with pastel. I like this though. It has the gold hardware for $90. It does look like they put a brand new pair of pastel ears out. Again, these actually match that Loungefly with the fuzzy bow though, with the simulated leather. These are $45 a piece. But they even have a really cool crossbody bag with that Rapunzel design with like that massive ribbon. Very nice attention to detail though. This one is $40. Here's like a smaller tote size bag with a newspaper. This one is simulated leather as well with Mickey times, but you have like Mickey and Minnie for $50. Underneath there's a whole bunch of different pairs of ears on clearance though. These are Disney Park Loungefly, more of like a corduroy material with Lotso from Toy Story. Originally $45, now $25 for that pair. They do even have like the aliens from Toy Story. These again are Loungefly. These are on clearance for $25. So many different ears are on sale today though. Here is your Sully ears from Monsters Inc. Look at this though. These are super fuzzy with the horns. Originally $35, now $23 for them. Also on clearance are your original Florida Orange Bird ears. These are that same like corduroy material. These are Loungefly as well for $25. From the Halloween collection with Nightmare Before Christmas. Actually got the huge like simulated leather bow there with Jack Skellington making a bunch of different facial expressions. But these are Loungefly, originally $45, now $20 a piece for them. I am shocked with all the clearance ears here at the outlet though. Here's a really cool pair of Snow White ears with all the sequins. This has the double bow, $20 on clearance for them. And it looks like they even have the Marvel Loki ears on clearance as well, with that emerald green like pillowy bow with the simulated leather. Originally $35, now $18. But they have so many different pairs of ears here at the Disney Outlet store. Here's even some of that brand new Winnie the Pooh Parks merchandise. This is another tote size bag. Let's see the price of Rooney. These are $55 a piece, where you got the big handles, the Pooh Bear plushie on the front. They do even have the matching backpack. This one has like the simulated leather pocket there on the front. So a nice little zipper compartment. You get the little honeybee charm, which is really neat. Even some more of the assorted like travel bags and different things. This has the gold hardware with a big handle on the top, sweet as can be. Let's see the price here. That one is $33. And it does look like they do have some brand new pajama sets. Take it easy. You have a big graphic with Goofy. And it does come with the matching pair of pajama pants. These are $50 a piece. Some more character socks here at the Disney outlet. So you do have both Buzz Lightyear and then Sheriff Woody from Toy Story. But these are $20 for the pack. Down on the bottom section though, they even have a brand new pair of Figment socks. Here's even the brand new puffer jackets. Again, these are adult size. These are super duper heavy and extremely soft. This is the Star Wars version with the Death Star and some TIE fighters, but you could even see like R2-D2. These are $90 a piece. They have more of like a charcoal like black version with a Mickey Mouse. You get a bunch of different graphics, kind of like he's etched on, like drawn onto the jacket itself. These are a full zip, and the pockets do zip on the bottom for $90. They're even running a deal right now on your classic Disney dolls. They have so many different like Disney princesses. These are on sale for $16 a piece, but they're kind of like showcasing Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Tinkerbell, and then of course Princess Ariel. But these are what the actual like boxes look like. Like they have Princess Aurora, Ariel. So they do come with like a little brush accessory on the inside, but they literally have just about all of them, like Pocahontas, Mulan, Princess Tiana, and Rapunzel. But over here is a really cool like Princess Tiana cooking set. Lots of different like Christmas ideas you can get here at the Disney outlet store. Tiana's cooking set. Let's see here. These are $35 a piece from over at the Magic Kingdom. Looks like they even have like a whole drum set from Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Like how fun is that? Has like a big lily pad on the front. But these are, let's see here, $35 a piece. And it looks like they do have a brand new Disney Princess playset. Oh, that's cool. It's called the Pet Palace. You get all of the little action figures on the top there. Looks like Pascal. That one's actually really neat. And of course they do have a whole bunch of the brand new deluxe like figurine sets. They have so many different versions though. Here's a really cool like Star Wars Stormtrooper set. Looks like you get 7 different Stormtroopers for $40. Part of the Winnie the Pooh collection. Here's a set of 7 different action figures with like Rabbit, Eeyore, Winnie the Pooh. You get Tigger. I'm actually noticing some brand new designs since my last visit though. This is a really cool version from a Toy Story. Look at the packaging though with like those little grates. You get a Buzz Lightyear and a bunch of the different like kind of like misfit toys. And of course they do have like your regular Disney Pixar Toy Story pack with like the Prospector, Bullseye. You get Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, and Sheriff Woody. Let's check out some more of the action figures here at the Disney outlet store though. So here's a really cool Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear with 15 phrases, and then it also has sound effects. These are $40 a piece. What I love about this though, they have so many different characters. Underneath there from Woody's Roundup, like isn't this packaging everything? They actually have like the little tab there on the back where you can pull the pull cord, and then Woody talks. That one is $40. They have Jessie from Toy Story, part of that same collection. Then down on the bottom, they have the Evil Emperor Zurg. Let's actually check out some more of the clearance merchandise here at the Disney outlet though. So here's some really nice like travel bag accessories with Lotso from Toy Story. I think you get like 3 different bags. These are on clearance for only $20 a piece. Over here is some brand new Disney like sets for the kiddos. I like these a lot actually. Look at that. They have Elsa from Frozen where you get some rings, some bracelets, and earrings. These are originally $45, now $30 a piece. Looks like they do have Princess Ariel for $25. Here's even more of the clearance merchandise at the Disney outlet though. Part of your Marvel Legends series is a massive Groot action figure where you get Groot and then Rocket Raccoon. These are on clearance for $30, marked down from $40. They have some Marvel Miles Morales goggles. These actually have 15 digital expressions. These are $20 from $30. Part of the Marvel Studios Infinity series is a massive Lego set. Not too many Legos are usually on clearance, so this is a really good find. These are $64 from $80 a piece. from Star Wars Ahsoka is a really fancy Ahsoka doll. I remember seeing these at like Galaxy's Edge. These are now $18 a piece. Some of the other clearance items here at the Disney outlet though. Here is your Star Wars countdown to Halloween calendar. Actually shows you a bunch of the different things you get on the inside there, like a Wampa, C-3PO, R2-D2, even BB-8. These are $20 a piece from $40. Underneath there is your Groot token toss game. This one comes with all the different tokens with Groot, with a little cup there. These are $13 a piece on clearance. Even some different like Bluey merchandise on clearance here at the Disney outlet. This is Bluey's Play Date plush surprise, where you get like the whole house. These are on clearance for $25. Some different things over here that I do want to show you. Look at these little hair scrunchies with Slinky Dog. Then you get like a solid red version. These are originally $10, now $8 a piece. Looks like they do have Always Dreaming by Disney necklace with like that key design. This one's really nice with the honey pot from Winnie the Pooh. These are now $13 a piece. Here's some of the different jewelry items behind the glass case though. They have some Disney Kendra Scott earrings with the colorful rhinestones. Those are on clearance for $110. They do have more of like your diamond rhinestone design. These are on clearance for $100 a piece. Some assorted Disney bubble bar earrings though with Simba from Lion King. Those are only $20, so a really good deal. They do have a 2-pack bubble bar earring set with Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Those are on clearance for $25. A really fancy necklace there with Pinocchio covered in rhinestones. That one's now only $15. But then underneath there, like definitely a good selection of assorted coffee mugs on clearance at the Disney outlet. They have some more of the Haunted Mansion versions. Here is a really nice Hades one. Look at that with Pain and Panic there on the ceramic spoon. But you got Hades with the blue flame. These are originally $28 in the park, now $12 here at the outlet. They do have a massive Ursula coffee mug on clearance with those tentacles. Look at this, even a design on the back side. You got it, Sweet Cakes, No More Talking, Singing Zip. That one is $12 from $25. And they do still have those massive Mickey ceramic like pumpkins. These are cool though. You could put a lot of your Halloween candy on the inside. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $40. Let's check out some of the graphic t-shirts on clearance here in the adult section. So this one's part of your Disney Parks Her Universe collection with Yzma. These are originally $40, now $20 a piece. They do have this one here, Pick Your Poison. How cool is that though, with the evil queen? And then you have Snow White. This is a nice nightgown. These are $25 from $40 from Disney's Hocus Pocus. Look at this graphic shirt though. You got like that cool like stitch design for like Billy. These are originally $37, now $17 a piece. The backside though, you have the Sanderson sisters, Another Glorious Morning with all the potions. And they do even have your adult size Halloween baseball jerseys on clearance. These are actually nice heavy material with the Mickey Jack-o'-lantern. Originally $75, now $35 a piece. The backside's embroidered number 28, and it says Mickey Mouse. That was such a great visit to the Disney outlet store. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that they have to offer. They do get new merchandise literally on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so always new things are coming in there. That being said, let's actually head on over to the new Toys R Us store and do a full store tour over there as well. Okay, so we just made our way over to the awesome Toys R Us store over from the Disney outlet. It's literally only about a 3-minute drive or so, but Toys R Us is officially back, which is absolutely crazy. The nostalgic feeling. I do want to show you where it's located right behind us. We'll head inside and check out the huge selection of merchandise. So if you are coming here to the premium outlets in Sevierville, Tennessee, over on this corner section is the Lululemon outlet store, and if you look closely, literally right next to that is the Toys R Us store. I am so excited to be here though. Look at that sign though, that is so beautiful. This is definitely a little bit of an unbelievable sight though. Okay, so we're just passing the Lululemon outlet store. They have some balloons up for the grand opening. The windows have Jeffrey. You can see some plushies. Let's head inside though and check out some of the merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside Toys R Us, they have a whole section of Jeffrey's World merchandise. Here's some little kids' backpacks for $25, of course, with like Jeffrey the giraffe with that really fun star design. Looks like they even have some Jeffrey plushies. How about this for a throwback? Comes with a little Toys R Us tag. These are massive plushies for $40 a piece. I really like that though. I'm blown away by all the different like Jeffrey offerings. They have some little plushy keychains for $9 a piece. Get a load of these Toys R Us tags though. Comes with like a little clippy. And it looks like on the bottom section they have some ink pens with Jeffrey. These are actually pretty reasonably priced though. These are $5. And then right underneath there is a Toys R Us magic trace. Oh, this is cool. They actually light up. It comes with like the little pens here to trace them. I remember having things like this. You get 10 dual tip markers for $30. Looks like a whole bunch of different Lego sets here at Toys R Us as well. Part of your Lego Creator Series. 655 pieces. This one is a beautiful horse. They have some Lego and Friends different play sets here. Look at this, all the different like things you get though. Bear, you get Leo, Paisley. That's a really fun set. Of course you're going to find lots of assorted Disney offerings. Here is a 161 piece Lego set, part of your Disney collection with Minnie Mouse and then Daisy Duck. Looks like they even have some like Wizarding World of Harry Potter Legos. They have the actual Monster Book of Monsters. Check this out though, it actually opens up like the mouth there. And it even says Monster Book of Monsters. Let's check some of the different Star Wars Legos here at Toys R Us. Oh, here's a really cool one, 258 pieces. You get the Clone Troopers and the Super Battle Droids. You can see them like battling out there on the back. Even more Jeffrey the Giraffe merchandise. Here's like a little bendable, posable figurine. This is very nostalgic though with the Toys R Us box. Comes with like a big window. These are only $8 a piece, so a very good deal for some of the action figures. On the opposite side of the rack, again with the Toys R Us logo here, All-Star Minis. What do we got doing here? Let's see here, bonus compound included. Okay, so this is like a whole slime set, and they do even have some Jeffrey the Giraffe like retro socks with the pinstriping for $15. Looks like they even have some anime merchandise here at Toys R Us as well from Dragon Ball Z. They have a set of the 7 Dragon Balls like collector's edition. These are $40 for the entire set. Some different one-piece offerings. So here's a little coin bank with a Monkey D. Luffy. So you put the little coins there inside of like that treasure chest. I wasn't expecting to find like anime things, so they do have some really cool like different offerings. They have a one-piece figure here again with Luffy. Let's see here. These are $50 a piece. Down here on the bottom section, they even have like assorted Demon Slayer figures. They have Tanjiro for, let's see here, $50. They have another one here of Daki figurine. They even come with like the little display base. These are $50 a piece, but so many different like anime figures here on the bottom. Looks like you can even get some assorted coffee mugs. So this is a really cool one. They call this the magic mug. So when you add like hot liquids, this one actually changes colors. You have Monkey D. Luffy there from One Piece. They actually come in a fancy little box. So lots of cool like Christmas offerings. This one is $15. They do have a Demon Slayer version. This coffee mug is $20. And then over here, it looks like they even have a Naruto version with the coffee mugs, even like the matching Naruto action figures. Here's even a little action figure section over here with a Super Mario Kart. They have some almost like little like collectible cars here, like your Matchbox cars for Super Mario. They have Yoshi. Looks like they have the Blue Toad. They have Shy Guy. Look at that though. These are really cool. $9 a piece. They have Luigi, of course Mario, so it does look like they have a good selection of characters there. From the Super Mario movie, you get the little question mark box with some of the assorted characters. These are $12.50. They have Princess Peach, Mario. Look at all the different characters you can collect on the back side. The box actually opens up, which is really cool. Underneath there is some brand new Super Mario figures that I haven't seen before. Looks like they do have Shy Guy, Luigi, Toad, Larry, and then Mario. These are $16 a piece, but it does look like they do have just about every one of them here at Toys R Us. Definitely so many great memories though, collecting Jurassic Park figurines when I was growing up as a kid, like looking for them at Toys R Us. They have some dinosaur transforms, so these are like little transforming dinosaurs. I like this though, like that is really cool. They have a good selection of them. Here's some of the brand new Jurassic World Dominion action figures. You have Velociraptor Beta. Look at these little guys. So you can actually like kind of get a whole like touch and feel for them, like inside of the boxes. But that is really neat. Looks like they have some smaller action figures, like they have Blue. A couple different offerings actually. They actually come in these little box sets, which is really neat. So many action figures here though. Holy moly. They have some Ghostface action figures. So these are actually pretty heavy. These are $20 a piece from the brand new Wednesday show that's on Netflix. How cool is this? You get Wednesday. So this one is a 2-pack action figure set with Wednesday and Enid. They have some Buffy the Vampire Slayer action figures. It looks like they have Angel and Buffy. So 2 different offerings here at Toys R Us. I had such a fun time today, starting out our morning over at the Disney outlet store, checking out all the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise over there, and then coming over to the brand new Disney, I should say brand new Toys R Us store. They do sell Disney merchandise there as well, but there is so many cool things like WWE action figures. You can find anime offerings, some calendars, a whole bunch of merchandise, of course, like exclusive with Jeffrey, which is really cool to find. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.